everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and review a fragrance that was released in 2010. It's a little bit of an older fragrance. We are talking about a flanker of the original. We're talking about Boss Bottled Night. Now, Boss Bottled Night, again, released in 2010. It's a fragrance that I've been meaning to get to for a while now. Again, haven't touched upon it, and I figured, you know what, why not finish it off? So I finished off the testing for it, and finally I'm getting the review out to you. Now, its colorway, it looks very similar to the original Boss bottled. However, obviously it's in all black rather than a see-through glass with the, I think like amber juice the original Boss Bottled has, but the design is pretty much the exact same. I actually do like the colorway for Boss Bottled 9. Now, it's available in two main sizes, 1.7 and a 3.4. 1.7 is going to run you roughly $62 retail, and the 3.2 is going to run you roughly $77 retail. That said, do some searching online. You can find this discounted heavily if you do some searching, all right? So let's get right into the notes of this fragrance. The notes of this fragrance consist of, at our top, we've got lavender and birch. For our mid, we have violet, and for our base, we have woods and musk. So, a very simple note lineup, and the first thing that really strikes me when I smelled it was I can't really detect any of the notes that I'm seeing here listed, and that kind of passes after about an hour. After about an hour, you get, when you first spray it, you kind of get this amalgam, this just generic clean smell. But after about an hour, you can start to detect a little bit more of the violet. Violet comes out a little bit more, and especially you can get a little bit more woods and musk after that. So you've got, basically this fragrance is violet, woods, and musk, but the violet is really light. It's not a heavy violet that you're going to find in most other fragrances, but it's more of a light violet. It's very light in the background. What this basically gives the fragrance is a very clean smelling scent. It's very fresh and it's very clean, but it's not really distinguished at all. The violet, none of the notes, this fragrance just doesn't make me go, oh wow, this is a great scent. It's, oh, this is a scent. It's not a bad scent, but it's not a great scent. So it's just kind of there is the thing. So it's not really one that, jumped out to me or one that I really thought was great at all. It's a one that I go, about 2-3 sprays with this one. It's a fragrance that I think that you can wear year-round. It's not a slouch in terms of projection and power. Projection-wise, it's got a decent amount of projection. Longevity is, I'd say, average at best. And by average, I mean you're going to get about 5 hours with this sucker. So you're not really going to get, great longevity on this one. You may have a little bit more success when you apply a little bit more on your skin, but outside of that, you're not really going to, knock the house down with this one. Season-wise, I think this is a great fragrance to wear for any season, like I mentioned. But it may be a little bit better if you wear this one in the spring and the summer, just because it may suffer from, I don't want to say projection problems. I mean, it's got average projection, but it can be very temperamental is what I'm trying to say. So even though that I'm saying it's average projection, it can be very temperamental. A couple times when I wore it, it only lasted, I think, like 2 hours or so, and it didn't project at all. And I'm not sure if it was because of that particular sample, but when I changed over to another one, or another bottle, basically, it lasted a little bit better, but not much different. Now, age group-wise, I think any age group can pull this one off. And as far as compliments goes, I did not get any compliments with this one. Again, very average scent, and when I asked people what they thought of it, they thought that it was just very average. They were like, it smells good, it smells good, nothing really to write home about. So that pretty much sums it up. So I'm going to go ahead and give this fragrance a rating. I give it a rating of 5 out of 10. It gets a 5 out of 10. It's just right there on the middle. There really is not, I can't really say anything negative about it. But I can't say anything positive about it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I would recommend just so many fragrances over this. There are so many cleaner fragrances or clean fragrances that I think do this job a little bit better. Despite the fact that you can definitely get this one cheaper, I still think that you're better served putting your money elsewhere rather than on this fragrance, which is kind of sad for me. I do like Boss Bottled. I've liked a couple of their flankers. This one, on the other hand, I don't think is worth the price. I think this was just more of a money grab. It's a fresh scent. They put some marketing in this one, but I just can't get on board with this one. So 5 out of 10, and even then, I think I'm being a little bit generous with it, okay? So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free, send me a note, leave me a message, do whatever you gotta do. Thank you guys, take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.